it was written on our national dailies, and they did not refute it. Marvelous Adidaro Saro is a criminal on national dailies.
You don't mean
no, I don't mean it. and then you did not refute it. You did not sue me. Yeah. Anybody that reads it will think that because you did not refute, you did not dispute.
Then why they call this?
Don't be saying be criminal.
But then why they call this? They call it after they say that we go to this year. Before already they call see governor the corner from place and I say that they will come from overseas. So who they deceive us now?
Why they no refute them now?
Baba,
go on.
Baba, whether they refute, they no refute, or they flute and they no flute. You see this meeting when go. If you be saying a meeting for another thing, you understand?
Okay.
Because of say yes, I mean
the meeting for another thing with the FCT minister.
FCT forget say one thing about politics. At the time I managed them, no they fight for politicians.
True.
Because
absolutely.
True. Because the few on social media the few on social media they fight, but then get where they sit down. Guy man alpha now, rest small now, make I do this one now, ma collect this one now. It's my man now. They go see do settle. Because people who don't, it's either the husband and wife quarrel. This is the husband and wife fight. Wife go wrong, come out. No, I don't want. Well, before the man go no, now the man go the day you know the sentence message. I hope you go not call you. Don't say men get pride. I'll say they okay. Maybe tomorrow they say but you know say yes. In mind don't they go back again. Already wicked already thought say in the expect apology. Sim, and that's like say is not desperate
to go back. Baba,
if they want shake table, make them shake am. Don't be to come on social media they make us
to hit up the politics.
Tell us say I won't come back, I'll come back. Oh no worry, I'll come. All of us don't say go come back because if you see the way the system now they for River State now, you go know say they come back. And Soludo, I'm sorry, so administrator, our so administrator now, where it comes like say that the way I'm seeing this thing now, let's say Akwa Ibom might now, that they want whole Nigeria
cross riverians.
Cross riverians now, and they want whole Nigeria.
Featuring Akwa Ibom.
Yeah, featuring Akwa Ibom because this is our Fabio and they get and yet that one won't make me laugh. Make them be careful because Ikore boys don't they happy. They are not happy. Ogoni the best pass. Because that position and they're supposed to hold. But meanwhile, I beg governor, whether you're desperate, whether you're not desperate, the people need you. Only the few minutes, a few hours, or few months where you did. I know lives where you touch. I know big men will dash me money. But since they suspend you, now me they dash them money. Now they collect back the money when they give me. Alright, come back, man, collect them back.
Yeah, quickly, Senator Alhaji Usman, the governor says, I'm not desperate. But it seems as though his supporters are compounding the words of the governor. Oftentimes you hear, on social media, you hear different abusive words to the FCT minister and those who are opposed to them. Speak on that.
My number one president, the governor, I don't come and say he need to decipherate. But I want him to know that his followers, then they desperate. Kagani, because you know, go say like now this organization, our Oga come say lock up, make people know enter. We will be the workers. We go cry every day, say make you now. Because that na dia our daily bread they come. Kagani, na dia our daily bread they come. So them go they worry, and him you know what may be like saying na him they send them. Then make him come answer when say it's not desperate. Kagani, because if you're not desperate, I think by now you'll be in Ofofo, not even London. You just kukuma tell them say anytime they need to make them call you come back. And nobody worry about desperation. No desperation. Desperation come. The only thing I will tell them and tell the supporters make gonna do on our own beat. Governor, stay where you did. Anytime your time reach, you come back enter office. No do as if you don't want to be there again. You are an elected governor. Kagani, you are an elected governor. If you decide to live with this thing, it's like you have disappointed your people. So many people will be frustrated. Please don't take it as if put your followers to make them feel as if you know carry them for mine. And you don't already tell us say you go protect them. in any angle. So please, we know you are not desperate because some desperation come with different angle. Some people can be desperate, the humble person. Some people can be desperate, but they know will show you say, you understand. So Mr. Governor, please, that desperate, no desperate. Stay when your time reach. The president call you, your supporters and them, everybody go back. Minister Wike and everybody will go there together. Thank you.
All right, peace is what we need. Alhaji Usman has said it. Collins Atuze, we'll talk to you, and then I want you to think about, ponder on this. The desperation by the supporters of the governor, are they geared towards bringing peace? Is it about the development that the government brings, or about lining their pockets, their personal benefits? Why most people who want the governor to come back, wants him back as desperately as possible. We'll go for that quick commercial break. When we return, Senator Collins Atuze will be talking to us this morning. Family Love, 97.7 FM Port Harcourt. Let's go. Live. And just to add, and that our Children's Day is slated for 27th of May, scheduled for 27th of May, Children's Day, is to take place at Randolph Hotel. Randolph Hotel is not far from, it's Rumoba, right? After the customary court is happening, it's going to be big, it's going to be massive. So schools, individuals, businesses, key in. Get that visibility for your company for chickily money, all right? So
1K
for every child.
for my man is both adult. 1 pa.
For everybody, both adults and children.
Only people will be there.
Come and have fun. Everybody will be there. Every person on radio chief will be there. If you want to see the radio chief, you come there for just 1,000 naira. And then have fun. You're going to be passing castle. There are going to be children's shows, prizes to be won, food, very important.
Beautiful rhymes.
Baby shark, shoot up, baby
MC
shark,
Collins
shoot
will
up,
be there.
baby shark.
And then
Bushmeat
that
will be there.
gives us the clue to bring Collins in.
Yeah.
We seem to be very vested in interest. We have to have vested interest when we talk about what comes to us as individuals. The political quarrel in Rivers State have thrown up a lot of angles to these issues. But the question is, the people who are supporting the FCT minister, the people who are supporting the governor of Rivers State, they say, oh, I'm not desperate to come back. The people are saying, we are desperate for you to come back. Are they saying that? Are they doing that out of the concern for the development he had brought to the state? Or the fact that you see most of the people who are asking this just want to line their pocket? What is it for you?
My Senate President, there's a place of hunger in all of this. And then anybody when they hungry is desperate to chop. You don't get any hungry man when no get desperation to eat. And the truth be said, we are all desperate. I am desperate to come to Family Love FM every morning because there is something I seek to achieve. Everybody get this desperation, but now the way you go about them, now some people predisposition, they hyper. Some people own they mild, some people own they very faint. But anywhere where person get passion, anything where you get passion for, there is desperation for it. It's just that you need to strike the balance. You understand? This desperation matter no start here. The first time I hear about it during the service in honor of late Herbert Wigwe, where we hear our governor say, what is the killing for? You want to kill, you want to bury. Now, Senator Gospel Akpabio, Senate President, tell us, say, if you don't get desperate, leave it now. You understand? It's not a normal thing that a governor should be suspended. I don't care if he doesn't come for the second term. You understand?
He must come.
Normally, not say he must come.
He must.
Now the people get the power.
Yes.
You understand? Now, any governor will stay even 2 years when nothing they do, we don't create a mark. Because it doesn't take long.
The governor, has he created a mark so much so that people will desire for him to come back, no matter how how hard it is. I'm desperately in need of him to come back.
My senior president, all we do will be memories. You will either be remembered for the problem
I
you
just
caused.
asked a straight question.
Yes, I come now.
No.
Yes or
Straight
no?
Answer.
Saro, can you please allow me?
Go on.
My senior president.
But I do 16 years.
You're protected. You're protected.
I would
Then
not
do
like
16
to-
years.
You are disrupting us. here.
Sorry.
Please be
Go
cordial
on.
and civil.
Go on.
Now, my governor in suspension is a man of peace. His disposition is such that I still believe strongly that God rules in the affairs of humanity.
Okay.
If not for his kind of person at a time like this, you understand? I always talk say every people deserve the kind of leader they get. But God, who knows the end from the beginning, know waiting to. Sometimes when they go through some certain things, when they cry. If
You've not still answered that question.
Uh-huh.
It's a very straight question. You can be kind. You can be very meek. You can be the people's choice, but you're not doing the right thing. Had the governor done something to require that would be desperate for him to come back?
the governor has touched a whole lot of angles,
Okay.
you cannot be. It is only God who runs 360-degree perfection.
Oh.
You understand? There are areas of strength, there are areas of weakness.
Okay.
On the lips of every civil servant right now, they want Governor Fubara back. Those we will know
on
they,
the list of most civil servants or some civil servants.
You don't
you
get-
can't say every civil servant.
you don't get any civil servant, within the state, in our state. You don't get any civil servant where go fit talk the truth be said. Let's not be economical with the truth. You don't get era where civil servant don't enjoy like this one.
I know two civil servants. Like, I know two.
Okay.
Out of the civil servants in River State who are taking the yearly year-end largesse from the government, from River State government, the 100,000 naira paid, and still prefer stay in a wicked era. I know two. So regardless of what the governor does, they will still prefer the wicked era. But go
No,
on.
there are people like that. If you check that
so
too.
it cannot be all the civil servants.
No, when we talk all the two, when we talk all, it just be like say we dey 10 here. 7 or 8 talk say na like this.
Okay.
Me and you know say 2.
From that
Now you make them call some people dot nation. So you do not constitute what will be able to say or unsay.
Okay.
You understand? Now, even the sole administrator waiting now, the implementation where in they do now as concerning salary structure as it were, has been approved by the suspended governor.
So I heard.
You understand? So make we give am to am. Make we give am. Our former governor tried in urban renewal project. If you go to Job, now Job is beautiful. It's just that say Job gutter must still smell. But if na the road network, I been from OGRA, I been from the new GRA, you see his urban renewal project, I give him top notch.
Okay.
You understand? Now, the predecessor before the predecessor, Chibika Rotimi Amechi, I know if na 200 people will go overseas trip for that education that time, at least 80 they reasonable and they are pillars of their family. I know people where they still benefit from that movement that time.
Okay.
You understand? So you either be remembered for the trouble you caused or the solution you provide. When you come, be remembered for something. But above all, what is the collective interest of an average Rivers man? How do we do to get it better?
Lastly, do you think that what the governor said about, I'm not desperate to come back, it's just a word of mouth?
In the desperate. You cannot say you're not desperate and then you're making move to come back. Why not just send that resignation letter from there and tell them say, so far the way I don't see make on carry this thing go. You understand? But when you are at the helm of affairs, when the people have chosen you, it is beyond you. You be like woman where they say mama put for frontier now. Apart from the money she gets, that woman food the sweet. You now don't put for your mind say, as I come here this morning, now here I want chop. So beyond the profit you make, you hold people's stomach. You understand? There's somebody that wouldn't have been elevated if Governor Fubara had not been governor. There's somebody that things will not work for. See, our success line, they channeled. You understand? A chain reaction kind of thing. May God bless that person who will bless me. I don't even talk to my own blessing. As many persons that have seen limelight, that see strength and draw strength from the administration of Governor Fubara, you understand, would always wish. You understand? And they get people when they're in a crisis. When we say
as this trouble ends now, they're out of the market. They will do everything humanly possible to ensure that this trouble does not end. But as your heart's not there in order, you're also not at peace.
All right. That made a lot of sense. If you look at it from the context of the fact that there are people who, the bulk of the people who wish for the governor to come back are the people who are benefiting or who benefited from his administration's taking care of the welfare workers in Rivers State and the ordinary Rivers people. That's what Collins Atuzé is saying. I want to hear from you. Let's start the closing ceremony from Alhaji Usman, who is representing 19 northern states this morning. And by way of closing, advice to the supporters of the governor, the supporters of the FCC minister, because let's not be lopsided with our presentation this morning. In as much as the governor had won his supporters, the FCC minister also needs to warn his supporters. I'm on social media. I see the exchange of verbal exchange, sometimes written exchange of words on social media. And sometimes you hear news that have no basis at all coming out. It's inflaming the politics, fanning the embers of hate and enmity in the states. Let's get that advice.
My number one president, the last time I checked the supporters of FCT minister and Rivers people, and the supporters of suspended governor and still Rivers people, and also Nigerians. Go where say on will be supporters on the exchange, hot exchange on ourselves. The two actors, they never exchange hot for themselves. They know how to make themselves settle. Meanwhile, me will be supporter of FCT and you will be supporter of SIM. Our two, they tell ourselves bad word. After these two people don't go settle themselves, me and you will fit talk normal again. Let us do as them then they do. As they need to talk to themselves. I keep quiet myself. I make the president will do suspension. Let him be the one to call back the suspension.
All right.
Because in them tell us say in do because of Memphis Day, they make him do the suspension. So I thank you, Rivers people, Nigeria, and the governor for your peaceful disposition. May God continue peaceful disposition. Yawa. Thank you for that one, and God will still give you that heart of dispositioning attitude. Thank you.
Right. You made my morning this day. Collins Atuzé, let's get a closing statement.
My Senate President, I want to draw our attention and borrowing the light from what Alhaji Usman has said. Once upon a time here, we get one young man where up till now, all the political parties don't send disclaimer. He's an orphan, he no get mama, he no get papa, nobody. He's not credible, he's not worthy of emulation. Once upon a time, a young man, to please a certain group of politicians, carry bomb, explosive. He find where go detonate and me no see. He carry and come my community for the presidential. The gods of the land and God Almighty came together. That in way in Hebrew, they talk about it blew in your hand. I am also not happy that up till now, the police has not come up to tell us this is that and that is that.
Where are we on that
You understand?
investigation?
What you hear is that they are on it. They are on it. The last time Grace Iringe Koko was asked to mention something.
I think it behoves on us to start asking that question.
Okay.
We need to call the police hierarchy, maybe Grace Iringe Koko. Where are we on that investigation?
Okay.
I think the journalists also...
Now, I don't know how that young man is faring. Maybe they don't amputate his hand or something. That is to tell you a clear example of what happens to you when you decide to be tools in the hands of politicians. You understand? So finally, I want to plead with you. When you kill your brother, no be politician die. Now your mother or your sister now go childless. That same politician will come with 100,000 naira. Then go snap photo as condolence visit. You have lost a brother. You have lost a husband. You have lost an uncle.
Right.
So Nigerian youth, Rivers youth specifically, make we open our eyes.
Apt, very apt. Senator Holly Pikin, let's get your closing statement.
My match is that I say make I let una know say as this life dey, as politicians dey so, they take care of their family pass you wey dey shout na my boss, na my oga, na my senior man, na my chairman. No go dey fight wey you don't know how it start. Politics na for social media. Outside social media, they deck, they sit down, they chow, they enjoy themselves. Abeg, I throw salama to my family, them bestie forever. I say, may God bless you, nice family. I love you. And all my mothers, them, I will say well today.
All right, Senator Marvelous Adisari, let's get your closing statement.
This closing remark, they very important and direct to His Excellency Sir Simile Fubara. Hello, sir. Please, sir. Not tell us again, say no, they desperate. Whether you came into being governor, either by whatever that we put you or not, you don't be governor. Please, please, and please. This thing now, when that the weeks they are senatorial district, they do 16 years. You understand? So follow that precedent. Do your 8 years, hand over to me. I'll do 8 years, then hand over to all the leaders on senatorial district. No spoil this, is already planned. We will do 16 years complete. That is the plea of Riverside Senatorial District. We have 16 years to rule Rivers State. After Governor Sim for 8 years, Marvelous that started for 8 years, and the thing will move to all the leaders. This is a man of no spoil land. Right. It's an unwritten constitution.
Thank you.
Please.
All right. Also, to tell you that whatever we say here, don't take it too seriously.
Last I know the Sharam. Chairman Sharing Committee.
It's not a high neck, you reset and everything. But thank you very much, everyone who called in. It's also let you know that we're on television. Very important, on television. So if you watch African Movie Net, you get the senators, you get to see our faces, you get to see us every day. We're here. Tomorrow is another day. We are adjourned to tomorrow. Those who are in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those who are not in favor say nay.
Nobody says nay. It don't be.
The ayes have it. Tomorrow is another day. African Movie Net, you get us there live on television and on here, the Family Love 97.7 FM Port Harcourt. Up next is the Canvas. DJ Jama already waiting. My name is Cosby Jones, Senate President of One Nigeria Senate Assembly, a descendant of E. Daniel.
The first.
The radio chief.